Hi, Stephen Screen here with an answer to a question and a hard-won truth. Ellen writes in with the following question. We are having a 65th anniversary campaign this year and want to do an appeal letter as part of it. How could or should an anniversary appeal letter differ from our annual appeals? Here's the hard-won truth. There's a bright side. But almost nobody cares about your anniversary. There are some important people who care, so we're not just going to slide this off the table, but almost nobody cares. Here's who does care. Your board, many staff members, some core stakeholders of the organization, some really long-term donors. But all in all, that's usually less than 50 people. It's just not that many people. How do I know this? I know this because I have done so many anniversary-focused appeals that don't work. So that's what leads me to the conclusion that most people don't care. But that's okay. Now we sort of understand the world a little bit better. What should you do with this information? You celebrate the anniversary internally, you make a big deal of it with your board and your staff, and you might even send a piece of fundraising that's anniversary focused to those stakeholders and major donors who you really know really care about this. But you are hand selecting those. Those are onesies and twosies, threes and fours, not all of our majors. Because again, in my experience, anniversary focused appeals just don't work. So to specifically answer your question of how could or should an anniversary appeal differ from our annual appeals, here's what I would do. I would have a little logo bug of your anniversary logo on the back page of the letter, maybe on the reply card. I would have a line or two in the letter be a little different. Say, this year's our 65th anniversary. That's 65 years of serving the kids, so you can trust that your gift is going to make a difference. Right? You're not asking someone to celebrate. You're not focusing on it. You're just using it as a proof point that the donor's gift is in good hands and the donor's gift is going to make a difference, that it's going to make a change in the world. But focus the appeal on what you normally focus the appeal on. You will raise more money than an anniversary-focused appeal. Okay, final thing to say. There's one thing that I have done a handful of times that has worked in terms of anniversary-focused fundraising to mass donors. And that is an anniversary-focused donor newsletter. This is a printed newsletter. It's 4 pages. It talks about many of the great things that the donor and the organization have done throughout the years of the organization. Usually we put some sort of timeline. And then on the back page, we ask the donor to give a gift of the amount of the number of years the organization has been in business. So in this case, we would say, will you please give a gift of $65 to celebrate every year that we have been serving the kids, or whatever it is you do. And you have a matching grant. So what you do is you say, your gift will be doubled. Will you please, will you please give a gift of $65 to honor every year of serving the kids, and your gift will be doubled by matching funds to help fund the next 65 years. With that approach, again, in print, in a donor newsletter, I have had very real success. But that's the only way I have made it work, despite trying this, 40 or 50 times. So anniversaries matter, but they matter to people who care about the organization a lot. And most of your mass donors care more about sort of what it is you're working on, or the fact that they can make a difference, more than they care about your organization itself. So that's my advice, Ellen. I know that can be hard advice for internal stakeholders to hear because the anniversary is so important and so meaningful. But those are the results I've seen from 30 plus years of doing this. I hope that's helpful. Good luck.